this is your good friend Colette. I'm currently in Hemisat, Morocco, in northern Morocco inland, and I'm behind the statue of the horses in Hemisat. And I talk about the cavalry traditions of Amazigh people. So Hemisat's right in the center of the old Zamur Amazigh Berber, culture. It's a big history, and of course, a lot of Amazigh culture historically was about horses and about cavalry. Coming up here from Kenitra, I could see a whole bunch of horses. My family, we used to jokingly call them cows. It's a reference to some old joke maybe 40 years ago that my dad made at the expense of my grandfather. But the Amazigh, they have this big ancient love of horses. So as soon as horses are introduced in the Iron Age into North Africa, it becomes integral to the Amazigh part of life, even if it's not native to them, quite like you have with Native Americans in the United States. And they develop a very, very unique and effective cavalry tradition. In classical times, the Numidians, the Mauritanians, the Libyans, they become masters of using horses. They use no saddle, no reins, no stirrups, just a blanket over the horse and a little stick to tell the horse where it needs to go, Go there, go there. So they become the expert cavalry skirmishers. So they would have a lance that's almost like shorter than a regular lance, but they can also have multiple. And they were the most effective cavalry in at least the Western Mediterranean in classical times. They were key to the success of Hannibal Barca, and also when the tide was turning against the Carthaginians, it was them who turned the tide, because the Mesicilian, Numidian Amazigh, they joined with the Romans instead of the Carthaginians. Secondarily, during the Roman Civil War, because they have had close ties, the Numidian client kingdom had close ties to a lot of Roman aristocracy, they sided with the Optimates in the First Roman Civil War. So Julius Caesar himself had to deal with many, many issues of Numidian cavalry and their hit-and-run tactics, which he had to be very creative to find a way of dealing with. And this is a tradition that's been preserved well into medieval and even modern times. The Amazigh cavalry traditions are on display in modern-day Morocco in these fantasias where they ride the horse and then fire the gun simultaneously. It's a truly ancient cavalry tradition that lives on to today and could very well come back if things get less stable. Have a wonderful day.